What up, folks? T-Biz here, and we got another Super 7 reaction figure, Papa Emeritus III from Ghost, or if you might have known him once as Ghost BC or just Ghost BC. I think they had to change their name at one point, back and forth. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I didn't feel like looking everything up, but my buddy Mike, he showed me Ghost a long time ago. First, I think it was probably 8-7 years ago when I started working at the job I'm working at now, probably somewhere during the fall, maybe. I can't remember. Maybe it was the following year, but it was with the first album or first EP that I got into them. And yeah, they're a really cool band. We were like, kind of like, okay, they're kind of reminiscent of King Diamond, which really not, because the vocals are not anything like King Diamond. He doesn't have like huge high falsetto like stuff like King Diamond, but the melody's there for sure. The vocal melodies and stuff, a lot really melodic music, but kind of a light rock, very easygoing. I wouldn't even say thrash, but Ghost, if you wanted to sum up some of the early stuff, just kind of a really light alt rock, thrash, maybe metal. I mean, yes, definitely metal, but very chill at the same time, but like kind of like a metal light, like a light metal, like if you've heard of light beer or, you know, Diet Cokes or whatever. But there's nothing diet or tame about them, but they're just a really rocking good band. And yeah, and I've been listening to them for quite some time. But this is Papa Emeritus III, which his reign was, I guess, from 2012 to, or was it, no, 2016 to 2017, I guess would be that period of this particular Papa, of our Ghost vocalist, who is Tobias Forge. And actually some of his bands that he's been in, Crash Diet, which is kind of like a mix between like a hardcore punk rock and Motley Crue type band, Subvision, which is, I think, is before Ghost. Like, I don't know if it's before Ghost or after Crash Diet or whatever, but very kind of emo, melodic emo type stuff, kind of alt rock stuff. And Repugnant, which is more like a black death metal type outfit, and Magna Carta Hotel, which I've never listened to. But anyways, yeah, I like Ghost, and so I wanted to get this figure because what better figure to add to all the rock guys I got in the back, because you got the Slayer Goatman or the Minotaur, you got the Fiend from the Misfits, which would probably rock Misfits around here, and you got King Diamond, War Pig, Trooper Eddie, and Jerry Only from the Misfits. So yeah, we get to add Papa Emeritus to the group. And I like this card. It's a real nice purple card. Art's great. Here's the figure, Papa Emeritus III himself. Here's a list of figures in the back. We've yet to get Ozzy, so that would be pretty cool to score us a Ozzy. And that's cool about the card because you got little Super 7 buttons. It's like a vest with patches and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And I wanted to see who did the art, because it's usually been some of the same guys. I don't think it's Ed Repka. Ed Repka did the art, and we all know Ed Repka from doing Megadeth and Death and a lot of other stuff. I believe Havoc maybe, and just a bunch of other bands. But doing artwork for him and stuff like that. A lot of famous record covers of famous metal stuff. And yeah, so let's go ahead and pop this figure open and pop open and check him out. So we got the trusty left-handed box cutter. And once again, I like to give shout outs too to everybody who comes by. Not a lot of people, but those who do. Shout out goes to 89 Mattel and Hobbyman Productions and Steel Spy 45 to give them shout outs. So here we go. There's Papa himself. Pretty cool. He's got like a Pope looking thing going on. And I just lost his microphone. Oh well. But I'll pick it up. Give me a minute. But yeah, pretty cool. Got some cuts. 5P. Head does a little twist, but this is a little malleable. This little piece coming off the hat, but I don't know if you want to mess with it too much. It might snap it off. I think if you bent this enough, it would pop off. You could break it, but it's nice and decorative, ornate piece. You can see the inverted cross or Ghost logo goes all the way up, so that's pretty cool. But it is a nice figure. Paint apps aren't bad. You got the weird wonky eye just like you do in the packaging, which, if you want to compare it, There you go. So that's pretty neat. But cool figure. He's got some gold nails. And he's pretty cool because you could add him, if you wanted to add him to your Star Wars crew, he could be like one of the Emperor's dignitaries or something like that. That'd be pretty neat. But you could add him to your undeniable council of evil or whatever. He's got a microphone for singing ghost songs, or could be just some kind of back massager maybe, or it could be just a black ice cream cone. So yeah, it could be either one of those. So yeah, comes with a mic, so that's pretty cool. And it's much reminiscent of her greatest Jedi ever to live, Anakin Skywalker, with those kind of legs and that kind of cut. So yeah, there you go. In comparison, as far as that goes, as far as that body style, because I do not have the Emperor, I should, and also Sharon or Sharon or whatever from Clash of the Titans, that same type of mold or type of figure. But yeah, there's Papa Emeritus. So yeah, that's another figure to rack up in our Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as far as Super 7 stuff goes. So that's pretty neat. That is pretty awesome. Pretty good stuff right there. Can't deny it. And I guess next week we got some more stuff from Super 7 coming out. You got the break-in figures from the old 80s breakdance movie, and you've got RoboCop coming out. So that's going to be pretty cool. Something to look forward to, something to pick up. But yeah, once again, thanks Super 7 and ReAction Figures for knocking it out. Really good stuff. Really awesome card art to keep, and more rock and roll metal figures. So that's awesome. And I can't wait to get Ozzy. My buddy Overlord, his dad is pooping all over that figure, but I think it's cool to have an Ozzy figure either way, even if it's a werewolf guy. Why not? Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all, and more videos definitely on the way soon. All right, later.